nti aba say na na say tie so ati ase na ye 2 years na ye din komo me din Edbo Amadako Isaac. Okay, that's my name, Edbo Amadako, and this is Original TV. But the fact I say Divine and Kroma, director of operations for the Progressive People's Party (PPP), and mind you, I am a member, a card-bearing member of the PPP, and economics and fiscal policy analyst, and a member of the NP battle. No mean, Julius Jima. Julius. That's the same. Grace. Adam, what a divine day. Monster, I'm a shake to know.
They say, I'll be in your back.
Now, Podia. Remember, I want to show you how I'm Podia. So, who did say? Oh, Bertrand Chase, I know. Okay, okay. Who did you show up on to? Anyway, that's also you two are different, totally different. Maybe host the program who 2 groups are very decent on this show. Yeah. Two groups are very decent on this show, and I must say it. Say yes, indeed, Divine Julius Chima, very, very.
That's why you say bon semo.
Yeah,
and I know they're humble.
Is it, bro? No, more.
Oh, I think so.
I
think so. You see, political communication, you know, it's time I was say a educative political communication. Yeah. I think that's the level, and I say pen so I see it immediate discourse you could do. Send ye be carry ye mama no money ye papa ni nua no mo asebe omunti the technical in your mail course economy ni we or mine mu no na enkoba ne say all the time ni ye job behind it. They na say be do elections pe na yakomo so for just vote. I say yetimini omo anantia they belong to the economy in internet, so mutimi enter discussions, no. And most of our discussions is saying it should be more educative. Now, if you know, no craning daily politics, there I believe say it's about speaking truth to power and to the people. Now, I feel you na yetimi etumpon as on my
very necessary. Divine.
With it,
what do we buy that we travel to? And I'm the Sunday savior, my madam for back. No, say Braga guy. Me who any ma said none about him say Braga guy.
Me. This one I mean pay me once a year. We there akwe there ma me nchia Ghana for.
Sure.
Na me so me ba abaso because when say me dey bia me da no last week okay say me tena say me hwe say na moye mo adwuma na mo soro ahomakyen anopa tututu mo na mo review and na ade na mfa ho kura say by force susua
yeah
onti ase kura say woti ase na me bisa say hwe time ya ebe pon yo time na obenya kwa fa fichire onum na one wifi so etumi adi agro kakra oh because so sha anopa tututu asore hwe time a go fi obeko abre itiro na time na onya ya yi
ye na wia it's a wia what do I was better tebe fun wa better sounds and is I don't
know growing here sir
here that's part of life.
It's important, you know, and okwe means so no gina no so
yeah you can't do without it.
You can't do without. No him says he cannot do without.
Yeah. it's this week so I decided to say many nyina beba
Samu.
yeah,
that's wonderful.
And then me sure say last week he cannot say. Then me kind because hard because me do want me because na mu adwuma dey ne passion adwuma na me o na mu nya da yo mami chia ahwefo obi bia o hwe yen bia o te enka bia ahwe mi chia obi bia na o kan even else asem
yeah so she needs to heal
you know say time na the memo and ba out honestly enya dia na me follow. Okay. Na me share me follow the social media trend and na me realize say no. Ensem ba community bi aba betodwa so nen na sa homache me share that trance and na me king kind nsɛm friend say Yvonne Nelson nkɔmɔ a aba abɛtɔ dwa na medwe no am say eba ne sɛn pa na obi betumi ada sɔre na ɔbɛsɔre one day say ɔbɛhoro ne ntoma
gofin
ɛwɔ abɔnten na kyerɛ sɛ yɛse okusie ɔhɔ yi ompie kwa ohun sɛ wapie bia na kyerɛ sɛ bibi
akɔhyɛ nan bon
ɛtaa n'akyi anaasɛ ɛtaa ne so na woni me deɛ me ma me kasanwa but I think say Yvonne Nelson biggest challenge about the way an mother handle the paternity issues. I think say ne mother no baby obia no onfa ne into form kakra na on get the need for say obema Yvonne Nelson no ehu ne papa no ana say wo hu nipa kokwan fa so aye wo no because ebia anko asemi wo no ma yen kan kire nkola nti osanu tumi ne ndi san komo no but enkoba ne say Yvonne Nelson di 37 years now tumi ne ntenase and have woman to woman talk na even kwasama ye kan da akola ma ne so eja isu de say bebre wo ho there are so many stories obetumi aka kire akola ne say ne ba enti but to take the part of say be din throw and as one kind of crunch no even to the extent say o probi further now na ye ntokwa no enya sem papa because self level now the na fancy no ono Nelson e da ne so no onye Nelson ono so ane papa ne so awo mane hu say oyosimesi onye osimesi de waka nyina na nya nsem a enam ne kwan so ana ye nokre nti no megidi say ne maame no wakọ too far and we pushi Yvonne na waba out or kasa nsemu enu
na odin krofo afrafra
na odin krofo afrafra enye fe maame no ono kasa tie se ne ya describe no no a wo follow abun say ebia nanam otutu ye no antu ni straight into na banisa but senka nsemu e keka kire nkola de say BBC e kapa bibi na boss rem ka kira kola na ntwa so e na say untumi nka na odin nsemu ne hihye baby de fafa de I think say nyamemwa Yvonne Nelson no healing na the family so challenges bi omokomu no omunyina so ompe come fa so a ombe so
all right Julius
so even the wakanini na
so you okay
oh yeah I think say me book need me share that kan even though I've gotten the soft copy but ejuma ne ye in time document e kan ni dozen
anka ye economic policy anka waka budget anka by now anka they just at night
but we checking some of the chapters and some of the Snapchat are not circulating on social media but on the whole no I think say she's trying to paint a picture about say ye knew or mind as a young girl, some of the struggles we go through, and although some of them are positive, some of them too, are negative. But I believe, say, first of all, no, maybe born about for the courage when you etimi ediatro or no ane honsem na ebeye adisua de ama embebunu ana say yenua ma na sebi omuso omunyi because say the advisor and I say futu e woni book ni munyi na na kire say a young girl and I say even a young boy a unyini wo man ni mo a was say o de hard work etu enim na onko prepare bebre enko di wiase ade fefefe chi bebre na obekwa akoden ede abo obra because all those things lead you to certain directions are bia unyini na uhun say miso anu nyoma say na meye ya emboa enti I think say that is the futu amenya woni book na wachomu but as to whether the issue with the real identity mekai say my was secondary school no social studies topic bia na me the pa friend knowing oneself o say your real self your other self and all that you say who say Yvonne Nelson done so no onye Yvonne Nelson he put her in a more frustrative mood or no can on tene ho ase but send a divine kind I think say you say obey bia ni ne ba papa enti ne ma me no enti mi enya courage na ebia sebio minimu de but se boni bi kra no papa ne ye nti na maame no e de esie Yvonne a obetimi e de ache na we disclose the identity of the father to Yvonne. I think say at some point in time ye nyina ye hia sa reconciliation, you know, to bond with our fathers and our mothers. And unfortunately be a father side na we have Father's Day caressing you celebrating a track but about Mother's Day you see the impact and then you know the happiness that we all put in. And I think say why are they comments need the but you know paper back castle here, you know, I think say medical support and I say a review or something. But I think say she's in a right state, she's in a positive mind that what can asema e fan ho a yebetimi afemu aba e de aboy ebra.
All right, so that is it. Our take on a year Yvonne Nelson and some I don't know. But we anopaya yantia sempa from ABLEKUMA fan milk, where a police officer was shot dead. There was a year filling station be ABLEKUMA fan milk honomo. Let's get the video, CCTV footage of the sea, police forms with the statement about some more and Crofono. So this is a CCTV footage of the robbery scene. I want to say with the motor and will be a CFE, so car near bullion van bank a car. Police native front, a branch and will be a year to Wapuma Watuabo police nino, Popo, or yeah, was sent out to Ibiaka, Wakuno. The police nino, Wakunu wad Naba Queen by into Baba Fa police nino, etuno. Good. Oh, mon fan to Hamayan so now, other guests into me, baby. Good. Into Omo, Aji police nino.
A Chinese movie.
It happened right here. ABLEKUMA. Yeah. Okay. Into Yena, Yevi. And they were on motorbikes and a private cabin. So if you can go back again, wait me, I'll start here. I'll start here and sign review. Good. So bullion van and a aban. I'll be see on more. More motor no one know what tracing idea trick. The motor no na the kind of branch and a CFM. While my car no crying, you know, and the driver who's one much or yeah, you know, and I heard. What two police you know, and I see a shoot police into what two and several. A motorbike on the sense anymore, and create to almost like I said, almost cordon off the area. Private car now, I say to four no, and to four or come home, and with Dimerica, every kind of home.
Private car the way.
Yes,
also come home.
Yes, not come home.
Wow.
That's all be too phone or they distract attention.
Into you say, "Oh my God, you scan Africa," and now
pay attention. What's a pack or what's a pack or
and you're white one.
No, I know. You're general.
Once we are package general.
I was also
saying than in any.
Show phones on the year.
No, room de banner.
What's a best call?
He said, "You coding microphone." So he did that. Said there be over 50 CCTV footage.
Wow.
Now yes sir, on camera baby of fire. No say of fire since walk up. And be our not just CCTV footage. No, enu a honomo. Enti enu kwan no mu. Enti just wakoda ne ho a. Wa best call. So let's start. And here starting. When a robbery scene.
I'm a better man.
Private car no ne ediwe anim. Ne di bullion van anim. And on nabe park or hono. Yeah, I pen a motor phone see young guy. But two police nino. I see to no build
another bike and so
bike and when him to amona cordon of the area. And almost to on po. It's when the other Juan so become police name, welcome police name. And almost is canna on the corner. Yeah. Anyway, but this is what the police has to say. Ghana Police Service as more about this, and it's one more pursue and crofono na one more actual. So police on manhunt for robbers who attacked the bullion van at ABLEKUMA in Accra. The police are on a manhunt to arrest a gang of 4 robbers who attacked the bullion van at ABLEKUMA Fanmilk, a suburb of Accra, and shot the police escort who has unfortunately passed on. Our prayers and thoughts are with the family of our deceased colleague in particular and all personnel of the police service in general. We wish to assure the public that we will surely get the robbers arrested to face justice. But this is what the Metro Lens newspaper has also gathered. According to the Metro Lens newspaper, or saying, car no number ye GT. What's that? Was CCTV footage? Number GT 1254-10. That is the car number, pickup truck now. Now we know Sikano Ewumno. And police officer now we filmuno and so no the tag and I say Diana a bon once is the same police for the mom chom within back any good or matadi into unya or number a bomb honomo, but name tag no na amwa and a new amwa. That was just a year Diana a woman. Divine. Maybe Jamu, a year manche agbona hormo side.
And Chempo.
Na a year upon one and a IGP. Bullion van robbers. Echo kum police nisa. Am I tune crabby can a man on war and chen. And what train IGP then echo Srebusian phone to commiserate with them. And I can't say robbery there. Baby, I will even at the heaven pet and then yeah, abon for the any. As I'm not kind, Ejana your man no retire. Not can enough kakra so retire. He was on contract. No, I retire, but he was on contract. Ama your man no The investigation later approve said, "Omwa ekwaye saade no na mo ye police for. Omo ekwa attack bullion van no mo kum police ni no mo ye police for. Police for yet say police for kwa che wom. Omo che wom no. Omo de omo call omo hide out baby. Omo do ho no mo no. Police for no shoot two say nkrofo na omo claim so omo ye police for no a omo eche wom no omo shoot wom ese na omo pese womu edani tu egu omo so enti womu shoot wom till date yante ehun hwe ebio and again asin ahase
yo we de me mabusia for yakọ na nsem bi sei no ya otia na ede ayam hihie na
abatoso
na abeya yase wo uniform mu na obekra odofo abusuafo se mekwaba na abusuafo be da sorry anajo no na so monti asem papa na maboto unim se enumre ya na menya opportunity share video no na me share video no na me say se adeche wo na se ukọ wadwuma so eba fie na se wanya mane bia asem bia nto na obedu fie a o ma onsa so se kire nyame a na wada nyakopon asese odo wakọ aba asomdwe mu jojo because enye nyina na epie efifie ne ekra abusuafo se ekọ aba de be san de san so ba fie mengi ndi sa brantie police ni kan bi shemu o kra fifie no o kra se e bi sha o heaven enso enkomo aye bi di na je se waswa na nanom e won se do a enye nkomo papa na ade ba kwa me observe wo video no unim se sa nipa bonefo we mu a omo operate no some most of the time no omo the information and they operate na me a technical person when it comes to security, but video kakra me share no yeah emu owrema me unim wo amahwade e wo hwe video no mu a wo be realize say an robber osu obe wi ade aka no na it was in motion yeah na one co driver side o Osifi moto no so no straight and no call police side.
No be.
What I was expecting to say, then a click in the mind the man who say, door no. Yebie and I idea yebe to me ebie because
the vehicle was still in motion.
The vehicle was still in motion. But I say no do one no one to you straight to o do one no first no here and say ochi door no.
Oh, can you get us the footage?
Ochi door no.
Okay.
And which was dangerous. It is obia onim say door no. We na isi ano car sign na o drive ya o automatically na no adum lucky. So imagine say osi ye no hwe say osi ye no one co driver side no buy one to tune impo e no bie door no na smart person me na onim obe sa dey we what you say it na say o hint say door no e be bie
yeah
so onim say o hint ye car yetim when na say we drive now be park here or be bad straight road so be bie door
no
because you assume say it is locked.
Yeah.
It you go na kia lock. I say ka police ni no be shoot first.
Yeah.
It no is onim the oye. It information again. Osha driver no dwane fi nche ho.
Yeah.
Hwe.
I be share.
Why you be share o dwane ko say hwe video ni ye. Time na guy ne buy no park ye no ba ha say obebie door. One no dwane fa say.
Okay.
It on do amba picture ni mu kra bi. And history amaye hu say o hwe saa jumedi we usually no informant bi and na ye omo daily from bank records the recent one is here na na there was somebody involved that or bank ono mu a na oni omo relate omo information right from time omo fee bank ono omo discover nyina so for me saa dey we mu de ye nyina no ye fa nya esua de sometimes ye drive ya ehun be nyina say ye mirrors nya fa bo hokwa unya tu ka ese utumi hwemu na hwe adeko edi wachi oko ani mu nso no monitor nyama o observe nyama o ti ase na me ade ba kwa mababi nwa ga na ase ni se culture bi wo no mu a ye nyina ye di eche ho anye culture papa di ufi asem un se obi e di obi bibi okwa ho kran se nyina etumi ye nya pretend se e fire ho se ye nkokoshen enko interrogate se eden na esi eden na ekoso no obi yi na ni edi boni ni wi na yakosi ho no na kita your phones si e kwa kotwitwa na de abekire se ye do ho first sa de no na ese ye twa na ye hwe sa ne ama no obi wo no mu a one ni neighbor ho no mu a ontumi hwe se obi abetwa mu a mehu se osumasi e ba ha na obeye ese ni nyina ye mwan ho we should be each other's keeper no enye bible mu pe o sa ne ma won kitingiti we mu nyina wo no mu a ese se etumi observe ba me ba na mate se police fachi omo sa sin we ya wo hwe we ye che se police for the omo san so call yam se che omo no na police for san so the omo call
e hono
sin hono mu na ma e hono mu abe me ya be ja say but say like me be ya na me nya sign information so you can clarify from your promises right. But when you say ya na police for no these are some of the things I expect to say omo intelligence no ebe peke na sa tro drivers omo nam kwan so omo harass omo bebre no omo betwa so because sometimes you know they make it look like say o drive ya eno mum na crime they be tata wa meanwhile na nipa bonefo no e ho no mu
yeah
a omo di bone e de hye nkrofo na eja ka traffic mu na say ye harass nkrofo e gigi scan na ma omo hye e na za police ade we so ade ba kwa me observing say when him say police for now saying on say motorbikes na government I equip them pan with a lot of motorbikes I would do vantage points bi abedu onu no mo wo no mo a I think say a good thing but almost motorbike for na bi mo so twi bike na dey chase guess e dey chasing for guess and so mo hwe e dey kokko parties e dey ye niama enye sanctioned enye official unofficial things na police for tete motorbike so any car mo dey ye no yesro mo adwuma na e dey ahwe mo nsa no omo hwe
omo dey chasing for just
because and omo dey chasing for so just ka dey so mo ni say fu ono omo dey gumu no taxpayers money ni nyina omo hwe na taxpayers for ebe fuele motorbike ebe fuele police for car na so do be kwa yi o do be kwa ko chase guess na so do be timi e dey agigi scan dey no dey entwe ma ho anti Ghana police service mon hwe
Well, I mean, that's say the in fact, me share we no utimus are a pre-orchestrated crime.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about the AC and na member no me officer member na making kind of say the AC or ABLEKUMA family kini. But if you video no me say idea ya plan it because I didn't know course or not. Also that driver no see you na crowd. It that suggests say you're security analyst and expert, but you can clearly see and also foretell say on my plan is on by your. And the reason why another person if he motorbike no echo police direction na car no cry ni yebie na otimi shooting police no me I don't even see the logic there. Say you be kum police ni is it the case almost planning say a crime you be kum baako you be kum police ni baako they accept it and you know they able to have their women say but you say this is not the first time this issue is or mine. First of all ne be we she ebusuan ya akọ em say now see need the amoa
yeah amoa
enti no amoa ko ana amoa into the amoa family em say in due time the police the investigation some of these things you know you share send your mind no mu ekọ na de bia no hwe nipa ye hustle Ushe street so akwa Accra ni pegu street so ye ma me no mo ton ade wo fem tomatoes ni ade egu pavement mu na ye pamom so mo fi pavement mu no ma samba insu to no mu ginem ewi abo no mu ginem they are still selling just to make ends meet na at the end of the day no see hu nyoma bi wo ye o mine mu aya na ya say o brempo and ekosi sen na some of these things na ebeto yen. But like you said, no, the CEO mancha bona na ebaye no. I think said there were some security recommendations via eba out.
Then IGP demand.
That's right.
Oh yeah, say banks no be ento bullion van. And you need bullion van. You for sika.
I mean, I think bulletproof. Not just the bullion van.
The police also.
Okay, and the police the specifications there by.
Yes, say more officers na can't. One more any cast no corner. As one share bulletproof vest. But where do you finish?
It's you know for me, the kind of eye and I say you know lenses I'm one. Those are the questions I will ask. Say obe dispatch bullion van be. Cross say encore dispatch sikabima ATMs no. What are the security? You know, criteria like I say bullion van together with the team no mo they are supposed to meet and sana what dispatch you. Is it the case like we are saying was a police for the team share that bulletproof vest no and say bullion van kwa police in our team no how equipped how secure that ya boss police in the whole buying and sana what na mu no. It is not only about the allowances in the banks and also the financial institutions no or the police no it's in all those security checks no and meet that criteria now I think said the police should exclude themselves say for bullion van enko. It is not only about the money because you said you see there were some recommendations bullion van no any the police for no personal no bet na car ni no I will see it including the driver no car na order we send the driver ni journey free car ni where they call again na you can say I'm say banks for no the bar say the bulletproof bullion vans na expensive and all that and they couldn't invest in it and all that. Look, we are still konenim and Oshe Bank of Ghana, the capital requirement was say banks ATM MET. Now say untimi invest in such a bullion van a bulletproof. Now police for so no, you are supposed to take care of them. Now all the time we are going to see this and discuss the recommendations. Any implementation plan be then a joke cry now won't say another orchestrated crime as happened just as we are seeing this afternoon. I think say bad. They be now say we don't work our talk. Yeah, investigations near the reports not to baby. Now say sikasemno ebemupe ni na ya triada. And for how long are we going to see some of these things? Again, minim say Okada business no eboa movement of people, goods and services. There's a lot of traffic in Accra. In Turupa, so Accra na you know Okada business ya na airboying. But I said I too much, and they hear proper control, proper checks. Now even before a license you obi to operate within the city as an Okada driver no. You nipa no record, and these are like a divine kind. No, it is not the old driving na police for they are too eager. Oto kamuna say you be see a check say these are some of the things so mutimi eboa. You know because me say Okada no is just only about Accra and a more intense one. Of course, some of the regional capitals and the districts now taxis are operating. Yeah. Few church is a church of now. Accra na more e wa hanu say uko Koforidia uko Odan uko Kumasi. You don't see some of these things too much. Ni nyina ye say ahana ye the commercial hub of the country, which is okay, but we have to invest in our security, in our defense. Say debiano ebeba ni abeka ho asem, and then we don't see any implementation, we don't see any strategy behind they solve some of this, security risk now. It is not helping. They say next year elections, and so by start here with the by-elections, the fear and panic system, it's not easy. It's I think say IGP should take this matter up again. Now ammonia investigations. This is the case. Even the people are almost called into the police service. Their background, their criminal record. How do we, like, I know, say, even US, some of the US agencies in the and I say before I call army, even in Ghana, before we do, sometimes they go back to your hometown, maybe I will free, Ekobusa to say ABR, divan, yes, you free Hanumuse, or said Nabrabwasi, Uninu, Swano, now what is saying, you hear some of these things into our organization as a country. Send a bay, Mobejai, Momaye. Oh, you be jai because this sure? Yes, this is about
so Mobejai that protocol enlistment into the police service, protocol enlistment into the military service where MP beat me say medinipa 10 na ko soldier, medinipa 10 na ko police, medinipa 10 na ko fire, medinipa 10 na ko prison e ho krobane hade. Say Mujayama the security services nangasa no mangasa your proper recruitment. Oh, Kameko police just last year. Yeah, may apply. My year this course, masters in security, defense, and international politics. From no, not Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan is small. Yeah, Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College. Yeah, Kofi Annan.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and see, I had wanted to use a year that non-comedical police, but me koya kokotron exams. E wo Koforidia, e ho am peke em ma e bibia ma by say me mesin koyi na say no men kobi. Because me tena se na me hwe this decision I'm taking am say no akwa me yejimi because o hwe police adwuma no akande yes ye de ma a police for no ye mfa ma won oban kan ha no ma na eye commander not ka no ne yere no ne mpena etika mu huhu na wono ye de wakwa ko gina kwan ho udu barrier bi wo ho no ma moto kura mpa bi ni ho no mo recently ye ba meba djuma na dwi udu ba bi ya mountain barrier moto keke e kura mpo no e bi ni ho no mo etuo no ne kura kura wo mo saa keke anka e bi a it is the same say I'm robbers at Dubai on nas police for no ehun nas bia omo a drive off omo to car gidi no omo kwa. How would the police chase them? Barrier na ya mountain Koforidia ufi ayi barrier bi wo no ma doso wo no mo ba no omo si barrier bi wo no mo. I think before answer na be do adoso police ni omo si barrier this side and at this side police won't be gina no and a barrier no made on. Yedi obi di dua ebo police ni an wo barrier e hono no ku achi kun no ni pakun e be
na hono ankasa pona enwura mu no hono network mponya aju it is attack obokra no. How do we even make calls to say omo pay no? It's a challenge. We don't do hono mu no bi your money a omo police ni your money pa to call say you cry it's a challenge.
Sometimes for Motorola no e ya no eboa but bebre na say enye juma. So, pistol unim say police woman omudi bullion van yi achi omo eko no e can be ne kura o the timer obetwi to na clock here wo na yakunu deda
Ushe etu na ekura AK-47 because he was just
yes enti yamom pistols na omunyusu aside the AK na ye the mom yamom pistol in case of anything like that no twe yapa wabo all ni kind ma won that fe no ba ba twe tre you know say to some extent police phone be bre tu na ekura na nyadwuma
oh I know the obesi na kasa
oh divine etu ekura police phone bebre wo hono mo a asay because yen try yen nya no hwe enti winim
just to scare people
yeah enti edu ba bia in case of emergency na say yes or fire or better ma hu two officers or ma try anya juma e wo krom hanomo well enti peso ya mom peso na yen sign mom body cam obia wati bullion van bia no ye ma no body cam sanata de no de bebo ana say helmet na hye no na esi helmet no so a it's better bullion vans no so obi enya camera record 24/7 embo your friends and bullion vans no den and some of the police officers now you know omo bullion van no some of them are relaxed because at the end said the be record sa na ye the be I say uko fie na the be wadwen ho say me de me kom fie a me hwemachi me hwe say obi di machi a sen ni ho nkroba na ade a da kropa wani be fie ho so no obo sa na ade aye den ato enti every day as a security officer no the BS wo ma wani den eda horum but this is a situation where some of the police from divine have seen some police ni what bullion van mu a ye yi sika eko banka wo hye chalewati
police
yes we yi ni shoe no e no hye chalewati enyo ono awabre eti we yi no hye chalewati e na natade no wa lusu batom no e na ne singlet nyina etitem e netuo no sen kon ho saa ekeke na wo ma yi sika no mo de ekwakowura eye banko no. So I asked myself, say, so this guy here with this say in case of any year, obey then. IGP, your friend is saying, upon bueno, hono. Ask me by no, omo ye say, omo ma police you phone ni a chain, obema military phone. Two bones recently no say bullion van ne kwa na military, military for by 5 or 6, no go come with the chain. If you want no, say. Say man we etu try, but I don't know why and how come I say bullion van when the police ni ba ko penenet him and answer yen cran ha no no mo yesa e dey cover bibi so say oh ye bibi dey cover bibi so say the be ya we are doing something and as say
well man me ba home because most of the bullion vans you know at least I was a car back and I say motor be because there was a recent clash between the police and the army Accra concerning the same thing. Accra Accra Central. It's it comes back to the trust in the police versus the trust in the army. Most of the bullion vans are military for Nidian. We say pick up back full of military. No mu DNM. And also mu DH now bullion van and non sure then ediso. But wait, only the bullion van pen with one police officer. Is it the case the dispatch of some of these bullion vans the military, it comes back to the same discussion. But they also raise the issue say when it comes to interior security it's for the police. There was a military for no AJ at the moment. But ni pay as a result of these things, and I was say BB etimi ye BB at the farm. I know say President Nana Akufo-Addo invested a lot for the police and then the army. A lot of vehicles, motor equipment, helicopters, and all that. That should tell us the commitment in our security and our defense. But some of these things, we need, intelligence. We need the intelligence, part of the police, to work more. Now, you're conscious of ourselves. Now, Enkobane said we are seeing this in daylight. Where the MCC we ampo.
Yeah.
Yentimianye bibi amfanwa. Sebi yeku yemia police officer. No, it's a very sad story.
All right. So you for when see ano for Yako, and we pray. Our prayers are with you. But yes, you have bani akawiya ni sorry ni yako na for asking our baby the police for no is our time yes IGP. Oh sorry. Who are want me to bullion van a meaty standard no yam fa
so
yam ma kwan so e ma won fa any private security any actually we can prevent those things na yam hwe na mo sabi you banks no me anoma be ye nya emfaso sense ye nya sense ka no emfaso no mu nya den no mo de ye abo oman no. Now rather no, we are losing our officers. It's sad.
Well, when you say ATM, you call ATM now or debit card shima. We can
Yes, I know message
it says can they invest in infrastructure and some of these things?
You see, we are talking about infrastructure, resources, and all of this. I remember policy for. Maybe a say $2 but beyond that, no resources empire. There are more motorbikes and cars. How do they manage Sanyamano? Because at the end of the day, Yama police in Nika, Yama no motorbike, I someone free for Edenam. A Juma is all the year they show ni Pabonini or Chrome and I say intelligence or picking intelligence. Oh, yeah, not police in Inu or Chesi Ma or the quay year or the co wedding. No, the obet police in a bit Gina traffic, a business or the extorted. Police ni betu imagine na onuma unse ni pass osumesi e so monitor no or pedo beta traffic mu no chase no no agini sika.
Recently there was a video last time immigration officer bia or che guy bia war kidnap akwara bi
I
there
saw
was this video
yes
and American say police ni anka obako gini sika no jai no ona ntwen kura nkoso
last time e wo Rich Junction na police ni bi car BM say amba na so na car no etwam police ni no chase no na only what I was expecting a policeman so be here Hwamadina kromo obi ka nantwie be say 50 mu twa kwan ni mu di a kira sale bo twe kwan sa ye say adwuma no krom sa ni pa kro no police ni ehun na nche no na sa car no na police ni di na chi anti no some of these things mun say we ba na e betran say ni e ka say o police for ye ma o maka de dey more no say no mo dey here eno na esi ebisa wo because ebe ya say ye dey because since Ghana police for extorted from drivers for road users no omo jam dey ma ban me one ye fu no e use no taxpayers sikana ye dey tofu no sana ma no mo ntimi dey si ye ka ma ye say ne say
ye ka ma fu
no maka ye ka ma so madam pan say see, ye nyina pese police service no omo ngina omo na so ye pese omo ye adwuma no omo nye ni yie hwe enne asemo ye nka no ye bi wa ye nka me hu obi a oye police ni a me hu no pe bia na me ye mahye no na me ye mahye mo ni ntia because minim na bakosem because of politics nti onu enne obehye uniform ba ye ye nim no ye nim so obokro no dada because sa ni pa krona ni ye ne water crowd no ye nim adwumadi a no odi be ba ni say na sa branch we all of a sudden what copy o police mu they say how police ni a ohun so NDC police ni o so MPP police ni o so PPP police ni o ye nim because a politicizing institution no meanwhile it's not supposed to be so.
All right, another issue has to do with bond holders retirees. Ye na nanom ye papa nom ye maame nom ma ye twuma o makọ ma homegie mo na wo mdom sika wakoto no mo na ban so meto mo bond na mesihu kakra wo ho no mo no media ye de media amamo o musika ba tan ni o musika emfaso so so aban so me de be mo be sine aban fema they keep picketing. Can I describe this as insensitive by your government, the NPP? And as a fan and family, as a mobunu yagumasum, ni besinsi, we don't care. Modiamu okay, because at the end of the day, you get your fuel, munya mo coupons, I don't know so can dia munya mo cars mo edan a man no e dia ma mo motetem mani age, so you don't care about these people. Julius.
Well, mama say it's not about insensitivity. And you say be a buy no engine or more, a buy no dream or more pa. Dibia na ya meka say without individual bond forum holders and pensioners for a canhua. Now dibia so me bo some of the key stakeholders or more boy ma buying to me a complete the domestic debt exchange, which is the Ghana Association of Banks and the Ghana Insurance Association, Ghana Security and then Industry for. These are the people who to me most of the key stakeholders are now omato are buying bonds, almost exchanging their existing bonds for the new ones. Who say at the time na stakeholder consultation fem Ghana for kasa who can be brave say abino a contract abino any the individual no assigning because abino bobosia from the individual enti sebe se uzika sem akofem na se untimi entua eho insi hu na there's every right for you to go back because we in your force majeure and I say bibi na esi enti na untimi entua, but it's as a result of say aban sika sem aba from enti no Ghana for kasa hu bebre na no say aban ni tie na supreme ma minister extend the exemptions include pensioners into kobani say pensioners no aban emfa nsanka and I say onfa the domestic debt exchange enti yeda o ma si bebre wo akwanya o modema aban na ntiase boama I think said the AC currently would be say some of the processing and I say the delays in processing administrative issues because aside Sena are buying sika semino femino say during May I think around 23rd May say deputy finance minister any mami muni na nano muni ye papa no mu ehia concerning the payment ebi aban no etua omusika no with the coupons and then the principal one omo opt out say omo partake in the domestic debt exchange aban no etua bi e de amamo enye ni nyina na aban no etua e de amamo but ni nyina akoye sika sem when the cash is there definitely aban no ebetua, but like I said I would suspect say it to be probably the validation process and then the delays in processing payment. Na our documents vouchers ebe pass it through and sana minister cry to me authorize controller and sana controller council ABL no so to me enya approval and authorization from Bank of Ghana. Nini age na o say nipa ne dorso until say abani to me the validation process na otimi making sure say once the money is paid na call the right beneficiary. Aside that, we'll say indication says IMF sika first rank and so aba into nini na ye nhihye buy no egusua all year so betimi meeting the obligation together with the other sectors of the economy. And eya ye hu sana enye ye de say ma me no mobile ko gina finance ministry no mo ye picketing e wi hyehyehye na sebe nka o makoma hu meji mo wo mo mpeni fie so no nka o so mutimi etine fie na omutimi juju omo because omasom Ghana intenya fansa na nke wose omo ba bonten ebe pekete but akoba ne say wose omutimi ekoye sa bia in the form of oyetire bi na aban no etimi eti omusufre enti aban no enye insensitive aban no edwen omo ho pa edwen ye maame no mo say enka ne papemu a ana say all things being equal no enka aban eti omusika ni nyina de amom kama na enkoba ne say ya ye maame no mo beko finance ministry but omaye ekuo ne de on say they will take some of the decisions so na etimi put pressure on government, which is also very okay. It's allowed. Nini na no kushina buying a man penifo no be hu say was almost fast track the payment process and the validation process now omutimi all agencies so no mutimi process. But like I said, I believe say aside the monetary issue, which is the cash na ewo fema aban no ebenye bi edi etuama ye maame no no. Some of them can be attributed to these, payment processes. Say why ejuma wo public sector na aban mu that you see say some of the documents ni move from one table to another. It has to be pushed. You have to go and follow up. And you for be teacher for cry for more aban ejuma. You see it takes time. And all these delays, your bottlenecks, I believe, say, even in the IMF report, there is public sector reform. One of the key objectives is to reform our public sector in terms of the kind of service that they provide.
Yeah, reform.
Easy. So reform there. Once we have society as a standard there, is subject to reforms and all that.
You could call Rwanda. Kuzibwa Rwanda. Kukuzuya say. Kwambe yebe faso man wa ba betra ma yehu hwe kasa hu an waka
etini yebe sre ye ma me no mo ne ye papa no mo say no I think say me read your article back no mo say between Monday to Wednesday no so mo sanka mo sika na they will take Friday, Thursday and Friday to pick it every week. So if the payment does not come Monday to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they will do their picketing. So I think this is a standing order that they have resolved just to put pressure on government. You best show me. Because what say,
and you are saying administrative, administrative delays in my basa.
I'm just citing some of the possible causes.
Okay.
Because if not, now say I buy a promise you say or see it you musika nema.
And yes, Sikano Suni was IMF.
Oh, like I said, IMF Sikane de aba. But scanning by yes, scanner better was in year. No, there are other sectors, other areas, other controls, other procedures. There was this scanner, yet TTB echo various accounts, various futubi or no more. And it says
why then did the government promise them? So will be to your mom timelines or be to you.
Oh, when I can say Nini na sujina are buying specifically Minister of Finance, ABI and share on who baby or no more than what we yehu. In TBI forecast and I said
no nim say that what that.
And yes, I was a maker say scanning the abine to be the amount and Nini na it is some of the payments have gone. And also payments is in batches, is in trunks, ABI, like their own system, Ministry of Finance together with controller, any Bank of Ghana, no, they might have a payment planner, they would want to pass through it before they execute it. So these are some of the possible causes. Remember the delays in paying the coupon and then the interest need to yema menomo. Aside that, from where we sit, I don't think say biasika sem na wo fema bibie nu say etimi esi aban ho kwan say e wo so ode yema menu musika no e de ma. But these are, like I'm saying, some of them will be administrative issues, validation processes, confirming maybe account details, account numbers and all that, making sure say nini na ye pepepe na approval aba near the sika no de ama. Enti ebesre ma amenomo na yakoso apa macho say dwumedie na aban ni di na dose ye nyoma bebre na aban ne ye enye omo de ne nko na aban ne ye den ehwe contractors council or honomo. Oh, and these are the people I will say very soon no say nyame ampatan I'm sure the contractors will also come up. Almost sending signals be about some of the outstanding payments aban no into your mom in the rural sector, in other areas infrastructure. But kakanka kra senior in shesheye air cost no say it is not going to be a magic thing. It is going to be a gradual process. Say Wako Hospital near the Yamao, ensue a court and kakanka cry economy ni betimi aye adandane. It's your best way ma menomoni apo macho say senior munya GD wa aban no mo te aban na se ma aban no etimi complete the domestic debt exchange no omungusu anya sa abotwe no na nini na emu na aban no be make sure so musika nini na no aban bi tua kama e de ama wo
me mom dia say GD mom pare kaminya bi ho because hardly but
yeah, I don't know anyway no two ways about that yes because sha ebimu
me kra me de nkan kra me ni GD wa aban no mu ebiesa anti how more them divine.
On the note Julius and the pay for asemi o muka say agro ni nkendi wechi a o say agro no e de sɛ no gyina sɛ yɛsrɛ mama yɛsrɛ papa mo sɛ nka papa no mama ka ho nka me yɛ sure sɛ
papa me mama wɔ fa na ebi mu ka ho
mpɔ masɛm opɔ masɛm anka bɛka no korɛ
divide na me mpɔ masɛm
so mo fro wɔ mpani anim
yes because as see yɛ do ko gyina mpanyimfo anim na one answer questions say wo gyina hanom hwɛ sɛ ɔman ha yɛ wɔ yɛnyina yɛsɔ no yɛsɔ yi pa yɛ ni afi kakra yɛda atem akɔ yɛ ka kyerɛ ne sɛ wodidi a fa bi sie
yeah
na ɛsɛ numunsuo fa twɛn ɔpɛ
yeah
nti no savings ade a yɛ encourage yɛ nyinaa sɛ yɛnyɛ and to the extent sɛ yɛ papa ne yɛ maame mo ɔmo ambɔ ɔmo abrabɔ aborɔ ɔmo abrɛ ɔmo mogya ni asom ɔman ɔmo asom ɔman na wie ɛna ɔmo si ɔmo sika kakra sie yɛ de ɔmo de sie yɛ na ɔmo se te sie yɛ sika ɛnyɛ ade a yɛhia na anim ya nti ɔman ne mpuntuo no yɛbɛbɔ ɔman no ebusia ni ɛfa nyɛ mpuntuo anwuma mfa ma ɔman no yɛhia a mo wɔ hyehyɛ a mo de ato ɔno sɛ mmere si yɛhia a mo de yɛ sika ɛbɛma yɛn ɛna me no kasa yi yɛnyina nim sɛ wo fie kɔ anim kodu mpɛmpɛnso bi a wo ho bɛdodo kakra wapɔmudin ɛbɛtɔ kyema kakra a wobɛhia sɛ wobɛtɔ nnuro anaasɛ wobɛkɔ apɔmudin asoyɛ akɔhwe akɔ miamia wo mpɔ mu kakra ɔmamu a yɛni any tangible proper social intervention program they are set aside ama the agent and I say mpanyifo a omukọ pension nti no wokọ would be is between you and your God na se nipa no sika ba bedi wo honom na fa ne sika ma no a enna say ochina me de beba ma ochina me fa ama ma ochina na de ya kra ne say sankofo yi sabi omunye asutiwafo ana omunye anifrafo a omunhu de ekoso o mamu ase mo bana mmeka kire mo so omunya abotre fa mayen sika ni o man ni mu ye be pesika ma mo the next moment no ye be wan say ye see monye sika mo de kwa kosi cathedral wan no benya ho abotre
so cathedral ya stop it cathedral assembly
cathedral enyi na say na mo se mo san so pesika e de akra ayi e fe ni say 100 million na cathedral papa ne ba
yeah
say yehia de akọ US e de akọ kra ne amade aba na so mo nsesa o madwen hwe yenti ha say ne esi ni sika all of a sudden by election e ba ye e wo kumawu ne esi sika ne de kọ honum e de chiche ne ama and na esi sika ni honum by election sanso aba asen north ko hwe de ekoso wo honum it clearly tells you say aban no so here sika so the best of the problem baby obahwehwe bibia ohwehwe bi de ba intende ne na nanom ne maame mu abre omukọ ahomje mu sika bedi wo ho hwe omo ma aban ho sa aban ye pa ochow boy ebosia omo ma honum se ye ho kire ye mboaye eno kra nko omo ho right emu bi omo nyeye omo ankasa omo sweat sika ba bedi wo honum na de ya ne so omo de omo didi na obi maame ne obi papa de omre mi de bia mi ka se yakopon hata soro yesi yakopon se oni Ghana fo oni onema ho adwempa adwembone na adwen wo ye ho no eye adwen papa na se yakopon no se ono no si hini na osanso tu hini no de nipa be si oman so de a na so so Ghana ho adwen papa de a na ba ne se no de no nakufa do ma ye
adan
wo Ghana ho adwen papa anka aban we na de bebre ye
me
that's what I think because me dream one me say hey nyame udwin Ghana ho a hwe me ne wo kasa yi unim say pensioners no na ye ka o masem o but unim say me no kasa fund management companies nkofo sika akọka mu since 2019 be sin de yenti o mu kaye a pensioners for no mu no kwaraban we enka ho asem ye wonim say na akufo ado enya opportunity bi obeka say banking sector clean up exercise no or they are solving crofosika ema wetu crofosika amomo minim ni pa man this information no ba me sanso gina hanu maka cha say sika no muntu aye at least if so bi aka cha say yetu awia memete ha menya saman yesika wo mu enne ye sori anopa na yesi ekobisa ba bi yesika wo mpa ye nim office ko a o sori a be kono akaka say because ko seka say sika ni omo ho o ko minister of finance sika ni omo ho meanwhile we invested the money nti no sanema we na is only under na kufa do pe na saving in financial institution or say odo trust beko financial institution mu no wa say no unim say and the banks no they are not even talking the truth behind the scenes. When you work on the bankers for casa, they tell you say savings are come from people are not bringing their monies because common trust the banking system. And it's so sad to say and na Kufuor no obia that theory me koye program our development finance.
Okay.
Ni me theory bi under na Kufuor were defy that theory no minim say me lecture ne intro na theory ro enye papa na o ka kire yen ana say na Kufuor no wa be nche me lecture no. You see the safest investment and as ade a obetumi do sika si omu anu no de afida kosi afida say sika no de safe any government bond and na hanya sana mumu yes sir me person won je me so
yeah sir
yes sadia and na Kufuor do pen yan say sa na government bond is not the safest.
It's still the safest.
Why
her treasury bill subscription?
Who be catch subscription? Me can't Kufuor this canal for mo ka subscription. Kufuor this canal for mo ka subscription. En Kufuor this canal mo pekete enye bond ni bi.
Yeah.
You mo pekete for no. What is it? Is it not bond? Is it safe for them?
It's very safe.
Na there ya say unim. En Kufuor bebre last time young guy baako ekita placard. And no that's one say I'm here to represent my mother who has passed on.
Oh.
At the end of church, no. Or catch a by say, ne mammy sika no de beto ono, or begina ono, but ne mammy no.
Oh.
She me, madam fo, adonu, me kaya busia for yaw. Baby, you be an coupon fan the cra in see with the Miss Remo. And who he has a meka because as some men are meeting the last. Madam fo adonu, abo bra, ewo Russia. Now him. Your friend be remittances, Anna.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Juma or Russia, no say, one found to Russia, ho. No, the Abba. I bet to Ghana, has say, Eddie say, we said that she be your bear, son, a chi, Abba Ghana, no, be Bobra, as also, like I said, as my man Ghana. And then we were on one, I mean, you don't look at me say, Divine, Missika carbon do me, Hesica. Now, me kidney. When ya kidney yale mu kakra ntine so a transplant na on make a government of Ghana so to Russia honum no ne wa kire nti ya meji discount koma no onwa sika and the bank no assign me details but ne maame so aya brewa a ontumi nko bank no ontumi nko follow up me ko follow up a yesi ne sanka ne sika and then me nua donu awo matu adonu eni ho wawu na fa ne so china aban kotua sika no ma adonu a ebe resurrecting na se ebe mana bankwam ma ne mana enjoy omo papa na wo gina na ka chem se wo sre papa no papa no ma me ka ho aka be sre wo Julius unim asema ye ken me ebi atomi nti no minim sania ne yawo no ete ya wo gien unim de to yen hwe yanka bia hyem ye da sori one day ye kwa adwuma no pa enumre ne ye lusu adwuma enu kra nsi honum ye sika so e wa aban honum no aban fire wan farmer yen mi wa no so collapse no nti kien kwahi hwe 3 years nie senkanyame amfafie ena me ama mbo me ho modern na manfa me ho ansi honum a meka cho senka ma hye me ho akonfo because light kra o me dem po na me ntumi nto mi mate for the bebre honum a na me no ka say omufie ene omu properties kakra omu yen no ma ton ni nyina omu relocate akwa village hwe metie ya mani ma fefefe I can show you a picture of my mate age mate uhumu a oche obi we city obi nso we city too because onka mi hyemu onu ani sika wa ban ntua na me sometimes on recently ena me call baby ena me gina wodi na madam fo bi o se ne rent I spy no no so no ye adwuma o bank yi bia ne rent I spy na ohia 2000 cedis na me gina ho no mo na me wo so meti na me say 2000 no obisa no nyankopon no kura no nyame anim say obisa me no he thought say metumi aboa no ba me ni nyame ntam no kura no say me ni bi but he knows to say sika no on a normal day senke 2015 2020 ko no ananka nye sika bia na Kufuor amande yen namu a na ye hia from 4.10 asim say more braye be sika omo ho nti so ba na be ka kire say o sro ma me no papa yati hey usra me ya enye me didi a me ma ho me nkona na akufo ado ho me ho kire me say me to light hwe me ti wei me road way dia wu me nim say me ko say police kra betumi a che me but no kra ni say me sika wa aban ho me ni sika so police ni be che me say me dia aban ka enso na me sika wa aban ho o jina ho na so pa o ba me no na che wa have you been fair to us? It's so painful as me say wodi anim wodi omu a na ka obehu because me to me who MPs for ni bi me to me who government workers me to me who aban mu for ni bi na me bu afu iti me hu mo pe na me bu afu me hu ban nya on TV so pe na madum no me mabusu ani bi anim say hu sa papa no TV so me ka so dum no me TV na de be kire sa papa no me ka so hu obi second for that time me pese me hu nanim because ade e pains a nkofo emu di mabra ba komu no na me be some na me baby and you know me put there is just one but there are so many people and na for do musika akamu a they cannot go and come because oman ka bi anshem na wo obegina na sanso the politics wo ba begina and bondholders and subscription wo ti aka chem say tibo subscription ko high it just say oh man who more piafo say despite all this quagma this conundrum I am solving here near woman. Oh, catch me say.
The contest now.
In the contest, no, have you been fair to your uncle? That your uncle now since he can't say, oh, I subscribing to that. No Canadian shut down because and unpopular and can subscribe. That's what literally you are trying to mean. You see, oh, me for some one, or space our shade. Be who say what shade.
Or they kawasem, farmer, kawasem.
Unim say, uni ni pa me no ba showa. Me to me kasa. Me show any me to me kasa. Because fire na o me mo no. Me who Julius ah. Senior or me ni ma de oye but there was some ade bi oti oye pe no o ma me to me kasa. But honestly, san komo we yendi fansre.
Yeah.
No, me so daye me mama ho me ni ho me so daye mu na me papa e bisa me papa e say divine o sister yesika me so me yesika o kokroma bra me sika daye mu na me sorry ye no na my disturb me to hodi and the reality is that they need money.
Yes.
That's the reality. Me so me nibi. Unim obi hu me obeka so betrati me hu na efe. Atale we me turn 2012. E na efe ti me na me hye na mato keke. Me ntisa hwe. Me nya hwe o. Enti no unim sometimes when we are sere anim, but ye muna ye tirim. Ye muna ye tirim. Enti no MPP for sometimes some man credit kakra say we are suffering. I just say better politics as usual. I say me ba ma come am say man amako. It's just I'm telling you my reality. And my reality no me po no media ni yo.
Yes.
Me po media make me honestly. Me media ni ye.
Dialysis machine so munye sika.
Omunye sika munye obi ahwe. Omunye obi abone o. Omu sika wa ban say me ni bi me fa ma on fi obi a me wa me minimum krofo a sebe prayer so omu mo bra bi omunye hwe o ma ba ban we ma they are doing well. And a certificate be but they are doing what but they know say on a normal day any politics and omo de to no na kase e de to normal in at the same level la omo ye mismatch and this what is happening to I told him say me tweet not them one me like it's just unfortunate say me I don't own a gun me need you and it's just like it's so lucky say sometimes you do ana wash on cry say achia na nso emu inti mo sa mo know the sponsor ama me we inti mo TV so go crafo we ya okon wo de Julius, I just want to ask you a simple question. Say, would you found who say 40 years from now? There ya crying say, well, need you be the word there, do bank or man no catch and is own nest of king. Do a man can see can a brain now who say what undi be papa won't talk and papa undi do be the word there no doubt ube no do man no see na never man. Hana my say what bre save na neck for na by say he says he card. Ni sadi pa kro no ndi onwu yu yin sika nyina fama me na nipa ne nam ho akokora na ose mi sika eni ni sika keto aso no mo body no and you see there ya kra so ne say at the end of the day ubi say enti sika we nyina magege afi ye hoi ewe he udim say me na mankofo bi say me say it is kana we he because yentimi hu any tangible idea investment bi a obetumi aka say directly affect your life eno de oya no obu eni aguso ade we ntina esika no work.
All right, Divine, made us. Jima.
I'm say me nua Divine kasa bebre. The okanin so nyina ye reflective. Enti no ye see ye two a craft so na ye two momane so for ye be two aban so for kakra me ama ban say na megusa na me kana Divine na on temase no say limitations and as a bottlenecks be a wo na e ma sa delays no eba no because send na Divine can clearly any sika ketwa individuals ni bi wo ho musika ni bi 1 million cedis 10 million cedis 5 million cedis so and these are huge sums of money. It's your best try buying say situations in a muya rem as sem na wo ho no muya rem pant the AC buying quantity ABR releases of the fund into me enkono your best try buying na ye nsagu ye nsayem na omuntimi emfa some form of agency bi emfa ntoto ho na yentimi and clear all the outstanding payments abeka in coupons and then the interest na ye ma me no money ye offer for no mono omuntimi enyo musika na making kind crazy send na Divine can like Bama you rightly said e bi more dialysis so e bi more high in kidney these are the things associated with old age me offer or on old age 72 plus medicals and all that and they have monies invested in these government bonds and then akwakoye part of the domestic exchange inti aban ye best row say any limitations be or bia no yenim say emu ayedin na situations on the ground and so now I know say processes and aban so egusu efemu but I don't think say aban no be da atoto nani are say ontimi entie papa no mo on the enyoma
for now the sane ye hu no
right. I mean you are right to say that senior Oka say Divine who say we pour the heart out. I believe say Ghana for do na so no sana omo feel Divine common sem de ma omo I believe so be omo share 18 na no relate to what Divine is saying. It's ye be ma aban the some form of agency sense of agency be and as a certificate of emergency be and fan to some of these payments and so na be o bia no ombetimi ama sika na na say releases no akwa no na omonsa etimi aka musika.
All right, so let me take some few messages from our viewers and listeners. Or say, Ms. Host, how I Agbeku wish the taker of our lives take the lives of Ameu, of Hohoi, and Oseche Mensambunsu, so that a rapid development can go on in their constituencies as it is going on in a year Asen North, Agbeku New Town, or the by. Also, good evening. I'm Tete from Pram. I think there is no patriotism in this country anymore. Things are going wrong, and we talk, and you young people whose future has no foundation based on what is happening in this country, and they tell you it's political game between NDC and NPP. So, should we sit down for politicians to destroy our future? Please, good evening. I think they should arrest the driver too, because how can they kill the police and leave the driver? The driver connived with the armed robbers, allegedly. So the bullion van driver. Okay, one funny thing. Also, good evening, Mr. Host. My sincere condolences to the family of the officer. But what was the van doing at that point of the filling station? Why was the driver allowed to escape? How come the van wasn't locked? The driver must be investigated. Emmanuel was saying, Edifiko Foridria in the Eastern region, the Eastern regional capital, not the Ebai. Good evening. In fact, I'm very worried about what has been happening to the policeman. What has happened to the policeman, it should be, or it should reach so. But what I want to ask is, wasn't the car door locked or closed? I think the operation was planned and the driver too is involved. I know IGP will make proper investigation. The driver must be questioned. Nana yaw edifo yarefa red Ghana flag and a buy. But unsa cars no be also asay ne you know say into terminal lock ekorampa central lock system no asay into tramwa and patum but unlock here.
But my day, yeah, the show movie crash. So some of these bullion vans, no say bo a tracking camera and pull airborne.
Yeah,
it's a control room. Baby, all dispatches can be or don't see the air monitor or channel. By a has said there.
That is another thing. My name is Stephen Lop from Ashaiman. To solve this issue, I think all Okada guys should be in uniform so that we can identify them. Simple. Ti yampam uniform Okada obi odene yi Okada bia. But yen so yen fe Okada na yen private and so on. Original TV, you are the best. Thanks so much. Hi, good evening. I am Prophetess Rita. I'm very sad seeing this. May God Almighty protect our homeland, Ghana. Amen. Mr. Host, is it true that Ghana Police Service are doing health sin at Asen North? Heath, H-E-A-T-H. Health screening in the Warpers Walker. H-E-A-T-E. TH. If it is true, tell them to come back to Accra because armed robbers are taking over filling stations in Accra from Johnny Odifipogas. But Johnny, I didn't actually get your message. Good evening, Mr. Host. I believe you will discuss the robbery. It is sad that the police died like this. I can't tell from the clip. Driver knew of the attack. How come he ran without even stopping the vehicle? Okay, so I'll say you can tell. Nah, typo. God protect us all. Good evening, panelists. Please, if these robbers are arrested, they should be killed to send a signal to other robbers. Because whosoever pick a gun should die by a gun. OPK defense. OPK Mranso Okroma no Makwan say be AF man yen kunu unless you are trial na court no can say my judgment now castle abon na so wadi for na ye mano death sentence they are fine. No crampo na man pani bi anyone ma was sign sad. Please tell Divine to keep quiet. He's part of the problems we are facing under Nanado now. He campaigned for Nanado seriously in 2016, and now he's there complaining. My name is Aban Zenu no Deba. Aban, why are you complaining? Tell Divine he knows see nothing yet.
I mean, my mind bonny. Me mind bonny. Me Nanado. Me could not have a mere campaign Nanado. I've never campaigned for Nanado. Me campaigning Nanado. Nanado maybe before no more pay myself. It's me come here campaign
Nanado. And the whole Charles, you know, the mistaken.
No, but you see, we are in opposition. So those days, na Mahama, and you see, I won't also sit here and pretend and say Mahama is an angel. They are common, we all suffered.
Yeah.
When we were struggling, it's come here and kasa.
Yeah.
It's your chinabi, na Mahama, and another party bar. Now see me because no me nyanya chumo. We are there, say nya me, we are me new, we are me papa, we are me there na me who say who misbehave, who misconduct, one them one man for doa. I'll speak my mind.
Okay, so do you really think the NPP government think about this country? I just watched so someone called Chairman Wuntumi gathering people singing or sununi spending a huge amount of money in the upcoming by-election at Asen North. While the country is bleeding, unemployment, bad roads, Akufo-Addo's government is the most useless government Ghanaians have experienced. Nanaya Oyarefa Ghana flag. And this one, I'm Mavis. I've saved my money for 16 years. I have never touched before. I just need a quarter of it for an emergency surgery. They said I can't get my own money. These people are wicked. Yo, mommy and count. All right. So, few messages about because we can kind but we have few minutes to go. We have just 3 minutes to go. enti Julius ye two ni anko
to need the me fan cat to asemi
no ye ntimi nka to asem
so sorry say insem no edoso ka
because no say no prepare to no
to asem because na
because
test bi anan kan be say the femu ye value for money cost benefits
okay
and procurement issues but 3 minutes no yenti maybe anyame ya dom na ode en kwa chen
fine ye bet me no channel no original FM
original FM at
yeah area
me need me nua divan ye beba
yeah
alright we beda ahwefo ne tiefo ne ye adagana fo ase de bia meka say it has never been easy but abino gusua ehye enhyehyɛ ya the relief ebe bregana for on say winya akonya ne nso ya na mpese yetimi de encourage ya the various political parties especially ya NPP party ewo by elections ne say ye be bibia in moderation yenina yenim ahokyere a ewo oman ni mu enti yenkoye bibia ebeye way overboard
na mo tie futu
yebetie yempeni for the tie futu they say say na nyoma akono tie futu enti ne suggestions any criticisms na eba ni nyina no yesom we accept it in good faith yetie na ye send a message e dia mom say bibia should be in moderation na enkoba ne say edi toll ebeba expenditure de so already na no ye run budget deficit yentimi run zero budget na nka yetimi mpo akọ surplus enti no omonye bibia in moderation emfa ye na Ghana for hu say this is a test case yaka say public person ye be manage resources ni ye na sikasem ne so no yetimi review your expenditure no it will be in line with what we want to do, but as enough should be a test case for us, and we will not throw the budget out. On the by-elections, at the extra, expenditure neighbor, we don't foresee it coming. You are supposed to look for money somewhere. Right. It deviates the attention from managing the economy.
Thank you.
We don't want anything to
Julius Jima, economist and fiscal policy analyst and a member of the NPP communications team. Divine.
Oh, me need some maybe.
Wakasa ti.
The mechanic say police ni no ahwe ne kran, me fa ne kransi. Na mesren so say Ghana has seen Jumedi bia ye dia show bibia ansa bia no ye say bi show all brighten ye corner ye dia share ensa so we mate ni o so ye fit ni o so we police ni o Jumedi bi obi adi bia no ondi ni yie kalabuli ankrofo ye aye twa ankrofo no de bia ye blame politicians no but we do baby I say and so share and so suban ne say ne tutu ya namo because sometimes police meeting ni so san be di ni ho obe te say ne refi usi anu afa obi wo kotongo obo se watue konkono na o di bibia hyemu yese mo na ne kenda kwati mi hyemu to hwia bi wa na ndu obi wa krasa wo kwakoto onkoto ahwea but say like so many things na ye edit ya ho a emboa ntino
iba we dey win twa no dey na ye bo Champions League no na ye kwatina baby say e ko hwe match no na me to drink kakra enti me to drink na me ti aka na me expect me change my expect change na mbada enti leading ni be say me say unfa me say sa ne mbra mi o se me ba divide me ya hwebo ni bi nsesa number it not make o kan wa 7 na air click kuma ye she
no
but that should not mean say yen suma na say ye bebu yen ho so it's no the emphasize and so fine.
Noted.
Me are not in most of the time no obe to me be share me na bia me 8:15 pub na ma je o me je me hodi do on one come on boko asebie no correct places.
O to boko na she.
Yeah, correct place na me farm adwin 8:15 pub. Assalam down there o do on one baby boko.
All right. It's here who be horrible. All right, so I had a ditchmadi no ebesi midin de boama da Isaac Julius Chima, economist and fiscal policy analyst and a member of the NPP communications team, Divine and Kroma, director of operations for the Progressive People's Party, and then Mrs. Rebecca Boama Dakun, the beautiful Rebecca, and now Ebo Michidom as the executive producer. Ewo eye Jumadi. Bajo yapon.
Another kwaji the shots.
Ya ni ema ye die. All right, so nyame ado ba cha ibisha.